Hey y'all, it's Bucky and welcome back to our channel. Y'all, I had to get out of the house today, so I decided it was a beautiful day and why not go out in the convertible and have a topless mukbang. So that is what I am doing, and I arrived at Cookout. Y'all know we are probably the biggest advocates for Cookout. Cookout, if you don't know, is a fast food restaurant here in North Carolina and surrounding like southeastern states here in the United States, and it is so good. Like, it is literally, I think, my favorite fast food place because you just get so many options, like literally more options than I've ever seen at a fast food place. And I haven't had their cheese fries in so long. Ooh. Probably not the smartest thing to eat in the car, but oh well. Ooh. Here are their chicken quesadillas. They are so good. So I'm gonna dig in. I hope y'all are having a good day. Maybe I'll get a thumbnail real quick. This is good. This is just what I needed. So yeah, I decided to leave the house. I need to make a little grocery run. And honestly, I was starving and I was like, well, let's just go ahead and film. I brought my camera just in case. It was either gonna be this or I was gonna do Bojangles. Is anybody else like me? Literally now that, like, I hardly ever drive my car, and especially the convertible. So it's like, kind of whenever I'm in here, and let me know if anybody else is like this, but I kind of start getting freaked out that, like, maybe there is a snake or something in here. Like, I don't know why. This is probably the strangest fear, but I'm kind of terrified that there is a snake in my car, like under the seat, just chilling out, because it's just been sitting for so long. And I'm like, one day I'm gonna be driving down the road and all of a sudden a snake is literally just gonna like slither its way. I'm gonna crash and die, and it's gonna be the snake's fault. But I'm like terrified of that. That, for some reason, I know that is probably not like, I mean, it is possible, honestly, but it's probably not likely. This is their Cajun chicken wrap. I haven't gotten it in a while either. It's really good. It's basically just like a chicken tender with some Cajun seasoning, lettuce, lettuce and cheese in a little wrap. Simple but delicious. But yeah, so I'm always terrified. I'm gonna be driving down the road on the interstate and a snake is just gonna like either slither up under the seat or like over like the top of me, and I'm just gonna feel something. So like a lot of times now I start feeling like things touching me and it freaks me out. This is good. I was about to drive to Waxhaw because, was it last night? Or maybe the night before. I was watching James and Mark. They have a food channel here on YouTube. And they did Chicago deep dish pizza. And I've looked everywhere in Charlotte and nobody has Chicago deep dish pizza. Like, nobody serves it. But then I was researching and I finally found a place in Waxhaw, which is like 30 minutes, I guess, from us. And there's a place, Risotto's or something like that, but they have deep dish pizza. So I was about, literally so close to going all the way there to get it. And then I was like, but then like by the time I get it back, you know, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna do it though. Now that I know that there's a place at least semi-close that has deep dish pizza. Because I haven't had good deep dish pizza since Chicago. I mean, I haven't had it at all, actually. And it's been years since I've been to Chicago. I forget if it was Gino's. There was, I don't know if y'all were in Chicago. I think there's a Gino's place that had, it was good, but there was this other place that we got it. It was so popular. I can't even remember now, but it was like the best thing I'd ever had in my mouth. And so many people now are, I was also watching, I've been actually watching a lot of mukbangs lately, and I've kind of not been doing it that much. But I was watching Lady T, and she was doing Burger King, I think it was. And that had me craving burgers. Like, honestly, I don't know if y'all remember when I did that, like, the Be Loved challenge, that cheeseburger thing, whatever that was, I can't even remember exactly. But it was like the Whopper challenge. I've been craving that again. And I'm like, should I do that again? Should I like create like a huge burger? And make it like maybe like one burger that has like 100 patties. I mean, not literally 100, but you know what I mean. I haven't even had a fry, have I? Okay. Oh, I have had a fry. Their cheese, it's like good cheese. It's the worst if you ever go somewhere and you ask for cheese fries and they like do sprinkled cheese on them. Have y'all been to a place that does that? I have, and I'm like, no, I did not just pay extra for sprinkled cheese on it. Or like when they put cheese on it and it's like not melted at all. I'm like, y'all. I still think it's so funny, like looking back at our very first video and it was Cookout. And at that time, obviously Emily was filming with us that day. And they did not, on the menu, so Emily's a vegetarian, as y'all know. And so whenever she would go to Cookout, she would just get like cheese quesadillas. Because you can do that, you can just do the cheese inside. But it wasn't on their menu. So they only had like chicken and beef quesadillas listed on their menu. But they would do it. And then that day, they just like put chicken everywhere, on every single quesadilla. So then I went back and I was mad and all that. I don't know, if you've ever seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. But now, Cookout has cheese quesadillas actually on their menu. They still get it wrong sometimes whenever we're with Emily, but I was like, it's funny that like now they finally put it on their menu. Y'all, and I feel like such a bad, like, friend slash viewer, because I honestly did not know that Prissy P moved from North Carolina. And I was watching 2 of her videos recently, and I need to find the video that actually talks about her moving to Georgia. But I was watching her videos, and she was talking about like her being like living in Georgia. And then I was like looking through the comments, and yeah, people were saying that she moved to Georgia. And I did not know that, and I feel so bad that I don't know that. But even though during quarantine, like, you know, you're not going out much, like, you know, it kind of is more just like a lot of TV watching and, you know, things like that. But for some reason, I just have not been keeping up with a lot of the channels that I normally do, and I feel so bad about it. But I'm getting better now. But I do really feel bad that I didn't know that she moved to Georgia. So I need to message her. But if y'all know anything about it, let me know the video, because I was like looking through her page and the PR Gang's page, trying to find like a video like titled that they were moving. Because I thought they had just bought a house like in North Carolina, but I guess that's, I don't know. Anyways, if y'all probably know more than I do. Something about their quesadillas, I don't know, like the seasoning, the sauce on them. It's also weird that these aren't spreading out like more. Like, why are fast food chains, even like Whataburger or, you know, In-N-Out, like, why aren't they spreading out more and like quicker? You would think if they opened it up for franchising that people would kind of take advantage of it and open them up, you know, across the nation. I'm sure there's like other like weird details and stuff that we'd never really know about, but it is interesting though. Especially ones that are so successful. Especially like In-N-Out. Like, everybody wants to have In-N-Out. I also think it would be a lot of fun to run like social media for like a fast food chain. I would love that so much. So if anybody has any connections to any fast food chains and I can be their social media manager, let me know. I'm in the market. I'm looking for something like that. Looking for social media jobs. So holler at me. But yeah, I think that would actually be really, really cool. And it'll be fun. You know, because like a lot of, especially like Wendy's and stuff, they can be a little like snarky. And I love that. Like, I love that like witty, like snarky kind of humor. Even though I don't love Wendy's, but I do love like what they do on social media. But anyways, whoa, I ate that so fast. I wish they would have given me a bag, because with the top down, everything's literally gonna go flying everywhere. All these napkins. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to put the top up. I guess I can slide it under the seat. Maybe the snakes can have some food. Oh, but y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the teasers that I put up on Twitter and Instagram, if y'all follow us there. But that podcast we were talking about, or I was talking about in Monday's video, it's happening. It is happening. I think next week we will probably post a video talking about it more. But the name of the podcast is going to be Southern Chatter. So thank you to everybody that did like recommend a title, or like, you know, because we were saying like just keep chatting. But yeah, so we decided on Southern Chatter. We created our little cover art, which I love. It turned out so good. And that's the thing, like with me and Brandon, we can create like our own stuff. Like that's because I don't know if have y'all ever used Fiverr before? It's a really good website. Oh god, they're mowing grass right next door. It's a really good website for like little small jobs, like, you know, graphic design or little music jobs that you can like hire out if you need like an intro song or like intro or like a logo design. I don't know, it's a really cool website. But I was gonna go on there just because I was like, I don't really have an idea for what the cover should be. But then like me and Brandon worked together and we like came up with this concept, and I love it now. Like I'm so glad like we did it ourselves, just because that's, you know, it's even more special. You know, somebody else, I didn't hire somebody to do it, it's ours. But yeah, I'm super excited. So it will be coming very, very soon on all podcast platforms. I've been working on that nonstop for the past couple of days, and it's a lot of work, but once all the initial work is done, it'll be so much easier. So once all this like gets approved, once it, like all the, I think right now I have been approved on Spotify, but I'm still waiting on, you know, like the Apple and all the other little platforms that play podcasts. So hopefully soon we'll be verified on there, and then we can talk more about it and we can get it up and running. But yeah, so that is coming. Southern Chatter, gonna be a little spin-off of Southern Snackers, and I'm super, super, super excited. We have so many ideas, and we are gonna be doing, a lot of people also mentioned this in Monday's video, but like a Dear Abby section, to where the listeners and the viewers can send us like questions, or, you know, ask us stuff, and then we'll answer it, and that'll be like a little segment in the podcast. Like maybe called Dear Snackers, or Dear Southern Chatters, Dear Southern Snack, I don't know. But anyways, it'll be kind of that concept, which I think is super fun, like us giving like our advice on either a situation, because y'all probably don't know it, but that honestly happens in our DMs a lot, which I love, because people, you know, they feel like we're friends, and that's the whole point. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go real quick, but I just love that, and I think that'll be a really cool segment. But anyways, the grass people are coming, and they're gonna like blow grass all in my car. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and just remember, when life gets tough, just keep on snacking. Bye y'all.